In a world filled with chaos and despair, the Apostle John finds himself caught in a divine revelation that shakes the very foundations of his understanding. He gazes upon a magnificent sight, a new heaven and a new earth emerging from the ashes of the old. The weight of sorrow and the sting of death have finally been lifted, and in their place a fresh creation blossoms, vibrant and alive. John feels a surge of hope as he witnesses the transformation of everything that once was. The tumultuous sea, often a symbol of turmoil, is no more. Its waters have receded, leaving behind a serene landscape of peace. He hears a voice like thunder echoing through the heavens, proclaiming with authority that God will dwell among his people. A sense of awe washes over him as he realizes the profound intimacy of this promise. God, the creator of the universe, choosing to live among humanity, erasing every tear and bringing an end to pain. This moment is not just a vision, it is a promise of restoration and wholeness, a dream that transcends time and space. As John stands in this new reality, he is overwhelmed by the beauty and perfection surrounding him, where the burdens of the past no longer hold sway. The scene shifts as John's eyes are drawn to a breathtaking sight, a city descending from the heavens like a bride adorned for her husband. The New Jerusalem radiates with a brilliance unlike anything he has ever seen. It shines with the very glory of God, illuminating the darkness that once enveloped the earth. As he approaches, he feels the ground beneath him pulse with life, the air thick with the fragrance of hope and joy. The streets are paved with gold, so pure that they glisten like glass, reflecting the light of the city in a dazzling display. John can hardly comprehend the beauty of the 12 gates made of pearls and walls adorned with every precious stone, each a testament to God's infinite creativity. This city is not just a physical place, it is the culmination of divine promise, a sanctuary where every tear shed, every heartbroken sigh, is transformed into a celebration of God's faithfulness. As he stands in awe, he feels a longing swell within him, a deep desire to belong, to be part of this perfect community where pain has no place. In the heart of this glorious city flows the river of the water of life, clear as crystal, cutting through the landscape like a lifeline. It flows from the throne of God and the Lamb, shimmering with the promise of nourishment and vitality. John is drawn to its banks, where the tree of life stands tall, bearing fruit each month, its leaves a source of healing for the nations. As he reaches out to touch the cool, refreshing water, he is flooded with memories of his own struggles, the moments of doubt and despair that once plagued his heart. But here, in this sacred place, those memories dissolve. The river washes over him, cleansing and renewing, infusing him with a sense of purpose and belonging. The tree of life stands as a symbol of hope and restoration, its branches heavy with fruit that beckons all to partake. In its presence, John understands that healing is not just physical, but spiritual, a deep restoration of the soul that comes from being in the presence of God. As John gazes upon the New Jerusalem, he realizes that there is no need for the sun or moon to illuminate this holy city. The very glory of God shines brightly, dispelling all shadows. The Lamb, Jesus Christ, is the light of this world, casting warmth and comfort that envelops him like a loving embrace. He feels the weight of God's presence envelop him, a tangible love that knows no bounds. In this place, there is no room for sorrow or pain. The voice that once spoke to him, proclaiming the end of suffering, now resonates within his heart, echoing the promise of unbroken fellowship. As he stands among the inhabitants of this city, tears of joy stream down his face, reflecting the profound truth that God has made all things new. Each person he sees is filled with peace and contentment, their hearts free from the burdens they once carried. In this moment, John understands the depth of God's love, a love that transforms lives and brings hope to the hopeless. In the climax of this divine vision, a call resounds through the air, echoing in the hearts of all who are present. The Spirit and the bride extend an invitation that transcends time and space. Come. Whoever is thirsty, let them come and drink freely from the waters of life. This invitation is a lifeline, a promise of belonging for all who have longed for hope and fulfillment. John watches as people from every nation, tribe, and tongue respond to the call, their hearts ignited with a desire for the life-giving waters. The joy is palpable, as those who once felt alone and lost find their place in this community of believers. Each soul that arrives adds to the vibrant tapestry of the New Jerusalem, a testament to God's desire for all to partake in his eternal feast. In this moment, John is reminded of the depths of God's grace, an unmerited favor extended to all, regardless of past failures or wounds. It is an invitation to redemption, to new beginnings, and to the promise of a future filled with joy. As John's vision comes to a close, he is left with a profound sense of hope and expectation. The New Jerusalem is not just a place. It is a promise of what is to come, a reality where God's love reigns supreme and where every heartache is transformed into joy. In this city, where light and life flow abundantly, John understands that the journey doesn't end here. It is an invitation to carry this hope into the world, to live in anticipation of the day when all things are made new. The New Jerusalem stands as a beacon of God's faithfulness, reminding all who believe that their future is secure in him. As the final images of the New Jerusalem linger in his mind, John steps forward into a new dawn, filled with hope, joy, and an unwavering belief in the promises of God. The vision has become a part of him, igniting a passion to share this truth with the world, a truth that speaks of love, redemption, and the everlasting light of the New Jerusalem.